guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have this summer look for you guys. We are literally in summer because I know if it's hot in Chicago, it's gotta be hot in other places. So I've decided to come up with this very bronzy, very pretty summer look for you guys. I decided not to apply wings or false lashes because I feel like it would just take away from the look. I feel like this is such a pretty bronzy look. So I went ahead and I did the eyes and I kind of skipped through the rest of my face just because I feel like it's very repetitive. Anyways, for this look, I used the Morphe 350 Shimmer palette. To me, summer means very bronzy, summer dewy skin. So that's exactly what I wanted to do today. I'm absolutely obsessed with these eyes. I've been so inspired by bronzy eyes and I finally did it and I'm really digging it. So if you guys would like to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. So the tape is already on my eyes. You just want to make sure that it is symmetrical so you just don't have like two crazy lines of eyeshadow. As always, I will be taking my MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre to prime my eyes. And then I'm just going to take this brush. And then with my finger, I'm just going to blend this in. I'm going to go into my LORAC Pro Matte palette. This is my absolute all-time favorite little baby palette. I'm telling you, I love mattes, and this is like the perfect matte palette. So the first color that I'm going to be taking is this white bone shade right here. I believe it's called Linen, and this is just a flat brush. And then I'm just going to apply this all over on top of that MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. And this is going to make it easier for us to blend later on, and it's also going to make everything more pigmented. So this smoky eye that we're going to be doing is all about the new Morphe 350 Shimmer palette. I just got this in the mail and I am absolutely in love with it. This is what it looks like. It is stunning, and yes, all of these shades are shimmer. It scares me a little bit, but I figured all of the mattes that I already have in my collection, I could just pop this on and use it as a combination with something else. I'm going to go into the Morphe 350 palette and come up with something else. This is the Morphe 350 palette. It is a combination of shimmers and mattes. There is a Morphe 350 all matte palette. For some reason, when I bought this one, I seen that you can buy them both, like the shimmer and the matte palette, but for some reason I didn't buy the matte because I thought that this was the matte until I got it and I like put two and two together like, wait, there's shimmers on here. I might go back in and get that one, but honestly, I don't see the point in having three palettes with all the same shades in them. I could always just make these two work, but Morphe is definitely a good company because all of their eyeshadows are extremely pigmented. They are very easy to blend, and if you put some MAC Fix Plus on them, it makes them all the more pigmented. So the first color that I'm going to be using is this bone shade right here on a fluffy brush. I'm going to start working this in my crease. So I'm just going to pop this into my crease. I like to work my way up, which is why you will always see me kind of build up instead of putting such a harsh color on my eye. I like to work my way up just so that it looks very nice in the end. And then next, I'm going to be taking this brown shade right here on a different blending brush, but it's the same exact one previously. And I am going to pop this right underneath that color, but still in my crease. I'm just not taking it up into my brow bone like I did with the other shade. And you just want to do windshield wiper motions like this. When you're putting colors in your crease, sometimes it's easier to hold that mirror a little bit lower than your eye level just so that you're looking down, and then when you look up, that color is straight in your crease. So, and for my type, personally for my type of eye shape, I like to take this color to the front of my eye and then kind of blend it to the back. So, and then I'm just going to take a fluffier brush and buff out these edges a little bit more so that they're not so harsh. And now for a little pop of color, I'm going to use this orange guy right here. And I'm putting that right over top of the other shades. I'm putting this into my crease, but with this color, I am bringing that into my brow bone just so that it peeks out under the darker shades later on. So I'm going to use this dark kind of chocolate taupey shade right here on a pencil tapered brush. And I'm going to start packing this color onto the back of my eye. You see how pigmented that is? It's just so beautiful. I'm going to pack this color onto the back of my eye. And with the access, you can kind of see me feather it out to the top. And I'm barely taking this into my crease. I'm taking it about 3/4 of the way in right here. And then I'm going to go back in with that blending brush and blend those edges so that they don't look very harsh. Now comes the fun part and where I get to add the shimmer to my eye. I'm going to use this Gold Beautiful shade right here, and I'm just going to apply this with a flat brush. I want to see how pigmented it is. It's not that pigmented. So I'm just going to take my MAC Fix Plus and I'm going to spritz this. And now I'm going to be applying that. See, now it kind of looks like a foiled eyeshadow. And I do not discriminate on foiled eyeshadows, so... So I'm going to take this back a little bit more than I normally do, just so that that brown kind of peeks through. Pick up this very pretty kind of pearl shade, and I'm going to pop this right into the middle of my eye so that it stands out. So now I'm just going to take that tapered brush and clean this up just a little bit. And then I'm going to do the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. So the only thing that I went ahead and did, I did my brows and I went ahead and put on some mascara and my NARS eyeliner in Via Venento on my top lash and my bottom lower lash. What I wanted to do now was go ahead and show you guys how I get my bronzy summer skin. So I'm going to start off by applying the rest of my lower lash line. And for that, I'm going to go into my old Morphe 350 palette. This is not the shimmer, this is the regular. And I'm going to go on to this color right here and a small smudge brush. So I'm just going to start on my lower lash line, but I'm also going to connect it. And I've just decided that we are not going to apply falsies. I feel like this look is way too pretty to cover it up in falsies. And I've also just decided that I am not going to apply a winged liner. I feel like this look is so pretty and I feel like a winged liner would only hide it. I'm going to take out that fallout. So like I said, it looks very pretty and smoky. I'm going to go back into that chocolate color that we used earlier, this guy right here, and I'm still on that same smudge brush. And I'm going to apply this to the outside of my eyes because it is the darkest color and I kind of want a gradient look from darkest to lightest on my inner eye. And then I'm going to go back into that Morphe 350 shimmer palette and I'm going to be using that bronzy shade that we were using on our entire lid, this guy right here. And I'm going to apply this to the middle and the front of my eye, kind of just dust that around. I'm going to apply my favorite mascara, which is my Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara, to my lower lash line. So this is one of my favorite kind of bronzy highlighters. This is Victoria's Secret makeup and it is called Next to Nude. So what I'm going to do with this guy is I am going to take this on a fluffy brush and I am very lightly going to apply this onto the highest points of my face. So the tops of my cheeks and then right above my brows and a little bit on my nose. And this should give us a very pretty kind of bronzy look. I didn't show myself applying my bronzer, but I used my oldie but goodie, my Hoola Benefit bronzer. And then for blush, I used another oldie but goodie, which is my MAC Rosey Outlook. And now I am going to spritz my brush. And I am going to be applying my Wet n Wild Mega Glow Illuminator. And I'm just applying this to the highest points of my cheek. I feel like because this is like a pinky tone highlighter, it makes your face look very nice and tan. Put a load of this on my nose because I love the way that it looks. And then I'm going to take a little bit of this onto my upper brow. And then for lips, I'm using my Urban Decay 24 Glide On Pencil in Manic. And then over top of that, I'm using my Smashbox, what is this? It's like a gloss and highlight. Using my Carli Bybel BH palette, I'm going to use these two shades right here, and I'm going to highlight my inner tear duct area and the highest point of my brow bone. So that's it for today's look. I hope you guys enjoyed my summer bronzy look. I know that my face and my neck and chest are two different colors. As promised, I'm about to film the video where I show you guys how to contour and get very beautiful bronzy highlighted skin. So if you guys would like to see that video, it will be out in a couple days. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Give me a thumbs up if you guys would like more summer tutorials, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.